Okay, I'm starting this off because it's like more of a serious video. I'm gonna be playing UHC duels. And yeah, it's my third time recording this because this is not easy. um, but yeah, I'm gonna be playing UHC duels. One, because my Model O broke, and two, because I want to be able to focus while I talk because it's kind of more of a serious thing. But I'm very washy at UHC duels, so do not judge my gameplay. And I'm also probably won't be focusing that much. But yeah, and then second is I had testicular cancer. So if you don't want to hear me talk about my testicle for like however long this video is, I suggest not watching. But yeah, um, so starting off on January 22nd, I like date checked these days. Some of these days, I don't have all the dates for stuff, but January 22nd, I wake up and there's pain in my left testicle, and I just expected it to go away. So just waited a few days and got to the point where I was still in pain. So what I ended up doing is I went to the hospital. And at the hospital, they gave me an ultrasound. And in the ultrasound, there was a mass. But then the doctor was like, well, a mass could be a lot of things. It doesn't necessarily mean cancer. And then he went and called the ball doctor. And the ball doctor was like, well, normally in cancer, there's no pain. So what ended up happening was another ultrasound got scheduled and an appointment to meet the ball doctor. I'm just gonna call him the ball doctor. So what ended up happening those few weeks went by. I ended up getting like kind of sick, and there's like, so I ended up missing the ultrasound and the doctor appointment, so they both got pushed back. But I got a second ultrasound before I saw the doctor ever. And in that second ultrasound, there was still a mass. But my pain had been gone by then. My pain basically left after the day I got the ultrasound. So then about a week after my second ultrasound, I go and see the ball doctor. And the ball doctor tells me that in both of the ultrasounds, it showed that I had a mass the size of my testicle. Yeah. And then he did like the exam. He touched my left testicle. That's where the cancer was. So he went, touched my left testicle, and he couldn't feel a mass, which is very weird for a mass the size of my testicle. And is also not very common with cancer. So there is so far two things that was up with my testicles that was not common with cancer. There was pain, and he couldn't feel the mass. So what he had concluded was that it looked more like that it was a major trauma, but since I didn't recall having a major trauma or anything like that, he concluded that there was a chance that it was cancer, and that my tumor filled up with blood, and that was why I felt pain. Or my mass, whatever, they're the same fucking thing. So that's why I felt pain. So then he wanted to schedule the surgery for that Friday. It was like February like 20th or whatever. I only remember because I had a Glaive concert the Friday the week from that, and I was like, we wanted to get a third ultrasound, just to decide, because this was to give up my testicle or not. Like, it's kind of a big deal. So what ended up happening was we got the third ultrasound. I went to the Glaive concert. That was fun. And what ended up happening is that ultrasound ended up showing that there was a small change, but all the urologists agreed that he should take the testicle out. So then surgery got scheduled for the 2nd of March, a week before my birthday. So then the surgery was done, which also my doctor told me yesterday that even when he took my testicle out, he couldn't feel a mass, like, in my testicle, which is probably like the weirdest. Like, he was talking about how lucky I was that I had pain, which I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed the type of cancer it was too, because it's a very not deadly cancer, but but it's also, I was blessed with the pain because it wasn't able to grow, like, at all or anything. Well, like, of what we know of now. But, then on March 8th, the day before my birthday, shout out guys, best day before birthday present, my grandparents get a call, and it was cancer. So basically, the next course of action was they have to make sure they got it all. So then I went out of town for about a week, and then there was other stuff going on. So towards the end of March, probably like March like 20th or so, give or take, I had to get my blood drawn, and then a week ago, last Monday, I had a PET scan and a CT scan to see if there was still anything that would light up. And of right now, I'm in like a watch and wait situation. I'm considered low risk, which is pretty good. But I'm currently being monitored for the fact of that technically in my PET scan, one of my lymph nodes lit up. So we're currently watching and waiting, but I should be fine. I am just trying to ignore it and look positive and play Minecraft all day. But that is where it could actually get scary, because that surgery, if I had to get that lymph node removed, has complications. Well, could have complications. So that's where if it moves into, if my cancer spread to that lymph node, it's scary. But it was what lit up was very small. They said that it could have just been inflamed from the surgery, because it's like right by where the surgery was. So we're in a wait and see spot. But I don't know, my whole outlook from this is I'm very lucky, and I also don't want anyone to worry about me. So if you watch to this point, don't fucking worry about me. I'm fucking fine. Like, don't treat me any differently. I will not like accept your care for me because I got unlucky. Like, I'll like say thanks, and like when people say stuff like it, I appreciate it, but it doesn't make me like feel any different, because I'm just trying to be positive about it, and I don't like I'm feeling perfect. Like, I'm doing great. Like, I have like a perfect bill of health. So the thing that actually like helps me get through this more is like people making fucking jokes and shit and being fucking positive about it. So I've already told myself that the best comment on this video, like best joke about my one ball, so fucking funny. The best joke about my one ball will get pinned because it's funny. My favorite joke that I thought of yesterday is like, I didn't even like mean this. It was like, I used to play like a lot of like sports with people. So like it'd be like there's like the joke of like when the one kid gets upset, he goes, "I'm taking my ball and I'm going home." And I said that yesterday, and then I thought about it for a second because the other person laughed. And I didn't even realize it, but I think I'm gonna start like saying I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. Because like I'm taking my singular ball instead of like the ball we're playing with. I know I'm over explaining this joke, but I just like the jokes that I get from this is the only thing that like has kept me so positive. I don't know, it's so fucking funny. I don't have time to like worry. Because one, I was really fucking lucky, and two, I trust hospitals. But yeah, I'm sorry there's still no profile picture, and I probably won't even use like a fucking thumbnail for this. I think I'm literally gonna take a screenshot in the lobby with my sword blocked and use it as a fucking thumbnail. I can't take like this shit like this too serious. Like, it's Minecraft. I play Minecraft. Like, I think a pretty good one. I'm just ranting on about jokes now. This is probably my last fight. Alright, go watch this joke. I messaged Sketchy about it because I wanted to let Nathan know. I've known Nathan for a while, and he said it was a consequence for all my e-dating. So that was pretty funny. But Unsaid had a good joke on my last video. But yeah, whoever makes the best fucking joke, like, you get pinned. Like, okay. Thank you guys for watching. I'm still sorry there's no profile picture. Kind of like, I have no ideas still. So again, if anyone has ideas, let me know. Join my Discord if you have any questions. I don't care about answering questions. But the one question I will answer is yes, I'm still fertile. And yes, I can still come. There you guys go. Before you guys had the question, I can still make children, unfortunately. So yeah, bye guys.